Hey guys, Jeff Ryan here. I've been having a great time with this purple Jag. It's chromey and I just love it. It's candy and I really love it. The reason I bring this up and the reason I'm racing it is because one of my viewers said, hey, I really like that car. And we went back and forth and I said, you know, I always keep my eye out on eBay, and the reply was that they didn't know how to do eBay. I get it, guys, I get it. It was a little tough for me at the beginning, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. He went on to say the reason he can't do eBay is because he's 13 years old. That warmed my heart. I have a youngster, a 13-year-old, and guys, remember back when you were 13, slot cars were so prevalent, you know what I mean? I was in the heat of slot cars when I was 13. I really loved it. And then now I'm hearing this generations later that a 13-year-old is digging what I'm doing, and it really warmed my heart. Now we've got a lot of stuff to get to. We'll get to this at the end. There's a slot car gift certificate. I want to show you guys a wagon I'm flabbergasted over. And these, again, I do want to put them up on eBay. Pardon me, if anybody wants to make me an offer on them, great. This is a Tough Ones chassis. The Tough Ones chassis came off of the Cheetah there, and so now I've got a standard chassis on the Cheetah, and I love it. So if anybody wants to make me an offer on those or one of them, let me know, and we will definitely get to the Mustang here. Just a sec. Okay, we are definitely going to dive into the Mustang there, but I've got to start off the video, pardon me, paying homage to my good friend Steve Old Hick Coleman. In a few videos ago, I was saying, hey, anybody want to go ahead and paint the road race replicas up? And Steve raised his hand, and he wanted to do the Wagon. He did this by hand, guys. Steve did this by hand. Again, this is a road race replica, but look at the roof, the side, the paneling, the wood, the front there. He did every bit of that by hand. I still have yet to tap the screw post, and he signed it. He signed it. I got the artist signature right there, or his initials anyways, and the date. I am absolutely flabbergasted at how good a job he did this. I mean, that's a true artist, and to try to paint something up like that and to have it come out that good, absolutely amazing. So not only do I have to drill the screw posts out there, I gotta scrounge up a chassis. I might have parts for a vibrator. I'll put it together, see if we can get something to work. But just amazing work, guys. Steve is absolutely incredible. I am just absolutely impressed about how well Steve did with that. Straight away, we've got to go ahead and tap the screw post. Let me go ahead and do that. I got to use two hands and put it in front of me. When I drilled the holes out there, I used the skinny one there, the skinny drill. That's like 1.3 millimeters, and I used a bigger one, 1.8 if I'm not mistaken. And then I just hand or finger tighten the screws there, and I'm going to get them down using my screwdriver over here that has a bit of a swivel on it. I like doing that because you can have the swivel in your hand and still get it tight then untight, tight then untight, and that way it'll cut the threads in really nice. All right, very good. I just got them belt down. I don't know if I will need to do them anymore, but they look like they're pretty good right now. When I had it in my hand just a second ago, I'm realizing I didn't even mention it before, but look how Steve did the carpet, the flat red carpet in there. Just superb. He's got the door handles, everything, just absolutely wonderful. So now let me go ahead and find, I hope I have enough parts for a chassis, see what I got. You know, it's funny, I think I try to stay organized. I just had to go through there's some vibrator parts. I had there's vibrator. I had to go through 3 different bins to find the parts that I needed. You think, again, you're organized. I should probably put all the vibrator parts in one of the bins I have. Now, what I needed here is I knew I had the chassis, and I thought I had the reed mechanism. And what was interesting is this, the push rod, if I didn't have it, I know that you can use a piece of spaghetti. I haven't done it, but if I didn't have it, I was going to go for that. And I found 2 screws, and I know that the vibrators always use the smaller screws here. If there's room here, we should be able to use those, because on the underside here, there's like plenty of room. There's plenty of room. I got the push rod in, and I just got done tightening up the reed mechanism. Let's go and see if we can get it spark up. Let's try it. There we go. We got something. Yeah, there you go. Not bad. Probably I should probably oil the axles and everything, but I like the way it takes off. Doesn't roll as good as I'd like it. Maybe we can tweak the reed mechanism a little bit, like we did in one of the last videos there. So we have a vibrator chassis working now. Again, can probably be tweaked, but I think it's time to get that body on the chassis, see what it looks like running around the track, guys. First impression, guys. I like it. I like it. Steve Coleman, fantastic work, guys. Fantastic work. You know, trying to paint something like that, beyond me right now, I'll tell you that. What was nice is Steve did this. He told me that he's going to give us some instructions on every step of the way. God, that looks nice. So we're going to find out how you do such a detailed job and getting it looking so good. Steve, again, is going to give us some instructions on that. I can't wait. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Look at the shine on the roof. Everything. It's just wonderful. All right, setting the wagon aside. Again, amazing work, Steve. True artisan, sir. Absolute true artisan. That is just incredible. Hey, again, I keep trying to get rid of this damn thing. Anybody want to do something wild with the ice cream truck? It's on me. You get the decals, you get the windshield, you get the bumper, and remember that this does not have a back bumper. It's an Auto World. But if you want to do something crazy with it, let me know. Raise your hand. My email address should be there at the bottom, okay? And I promise we will get to this gift certificate by the end of the video. That's going to be a fun giveaway. Okay, and once again, anybody want to make an offer on those? Let me know, or just one of them, let me know. And again, if you like the Tough Ones chassis, I don't want to say I dislike it, but I much prefer the standard T-Jet chassis. But I know a lot of guys gravitate towards that. Okay, just for fun, let's go ahead and start diving into this Mustang. All right, onto the Mustang here. I know when I was taking it out of the package, I was looking at it, and boy, and speaking about in the package, I didn't think they ever wanted me to open it. It was in a tube, then in some foam, and then bubble wrap. You had to untape the bubble, or you cut through the tape on the bubble wrap, which led to more tape and bubble wrap, which led to more tape and bubble wrap. I didn't think they ever want me to get out of it, but thankfully I did. I noticed that it didn't have a back screw, doesn't have a guide pin, and then looking further into it, I didn't see any brushes there. You know what? See how it's empty there? So, and the back tires do not turn. They do not turn. So we're gonna have to address that, take it apart, see what we get. But overall, when I saw it, I thought that, you know, yes, I did see the front, there's no lights there, and the back bumper looks awful. But what I was getting at is the wheel wells are intact. So we'll see what the screw posts look like. Let me go ahead and take it apart. Just got the body off the chassis there, and let's see the screw posts. Look good. I don't see any cracks. I don't see minor cracks at all. Yeah, okay, now this is interesting. You see here at these little posts here, I don't see any flashing that would normally be around there. I wonder if they took this off and re-glued it. No, it is loose. Oh my God, okay, I was just questioning. Wow, I didn't see it, but I do see, yes, I do see the flashing here, and it seems like the back bumper's on pretty good. So that one looks like it's intact except for the light bulbs. I don't know if I want to keep that or not. And this one looks like it's intact, but needs a whole lot of chrome work on it. So we're going to take that off and just get a new chrome kit for front and back there. And I know I discovered this. Why does not the back wheels turn? I don't know. I'm going to have to take that apart. And it looks like they have the truck rims on and everything, but they've got the thinner tires on there. So let me go ahead and take this apart further. Just pulled the engine clamp off, got that apart, took the engine out, and like we thought, there is no brushes. We saw that. This spins freely, and before it didn't. So that tells me either the articulation or something's off here. And then let's check. You see, now that hardly spins. This spins. Looks like the idler gear spins. Okay, that spins pretty good. But that's hard. That's kind of hard. So either that hasn't been oiled or something. So we're gonna have to address that as well. Just trying to spin it a little bit, and it boy, you can, but it's hard. So, and look how the back gear there is raised up. You know what? It's raised up just a little bit there. I wonder if that's doing anything, because it doesn't look like, no, it doesn't look like the top of the post there is up. I don't know. We're going to have to either get some oil in there, and it doesn't look like there's anything too much trapped right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, that's part of the problem. But I tell you what, that still doesn't turn very easy. Okay, let me see if I can get that out of there. Yeah, not very easily. I wonder if there's any rust in there or there's something holding it in there. I'm trying to pull it out. There you go. Wow, don't know. Okay, again, Christmas tree, that's nice. You're gonna have to, I don't know, make sure that it looks like there's some oxidation on the post there. So we're gonna have to make sure that that articulates better, spins better. That'll burn your car up if you're trying to run it and it gets way over hot because something isn't lubricated or spinning right. You know what? Okay, I knew I had to address that back pinion gear there, so I took it out and I took everything else apart. I got a couple of shorter standard axles, got rid of the bigger tires and the hubs and everything. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to get the Dremel over here. I got the wire brush attached to it a second ago. I'm going to clean everything up, and we're going to see if we can get that back gear, the pinion gear with that back gear there, working a little bit better. All right, I got everything shined up real good. I used the Dremel with the wire brush there, but I still have to reattach that pinion gear to the plate there and get the back gear on. I'm going to do that over on my little bench vise that I have over there. I'll just line it up and then see if that'll put it in place real good. Got the back gear in and it spins freely now. I just oiled it and it spins freely. So let me go and reassemble here and we're going to see if this bugger works. Oh, I just realized that I need some brushes. Just got the engine clamp on and I always like to try it right away before I finish the assembly. And what is it? All right, you hear the scale? Yeah, you know how I always say you should oil as you reassemble? Guess who forgot to oil? All right, I got the chassis oil up and it is back together. We know it runs, so that's good. That is good. So we have to address the body next. One, I know I'm going to wash it up and get the tattoos, the decals off, but I also have to get that back bumper off. That shouldn't be too hard. Let me grab my X-Acto. Should only take a second. Okay, here's how I approach it. With the X-Acto knife, I just start carving that little bit of flashing off. I might have to hold it in front of me, but after a couple passes, when it starts coming off like that, that bumper should loosen up. You do the same, yeah, there's a little bit coming off right there. You do the same thing to the other side, then it should loosen up. I've got to get it in front of me. I do not want to cut myself. Just been working it. I got a little bit left to go. Then it should just pop out. There's really nothing holding it, unless they glued it on, you know, which some guys did. What was nice about this one, it's like they cut off the flashing and it is ready to come off. You know what? Okay, good. It's that easy. Let me get my thumbnail in there. There you go. So once you get that excess plastic off the flashing, it should just come off. Now, this, quite frankly, other than needing a new chrome job, it's intact. It's real good. This one's missing the lights. We know that. Don't know if I'm going to keep that. But this one, if I strip all the chrome off of that, that'll come out good. That'll come out looking good if we re-chrome it. Okay, good. We got the bumpers off there. It's ready to get washed up. Now, it looks like the decals, there's a few decals, but the pattern there, the stripe that's in front and behind the driver there, that might be a sticker of some kind. The longer that the Mustang is going to be under warm water, the easier the decals are to get off. I use a toothbrush, and this is like, again, I've said this many times, it's probably my kid's toothbrush from 40 plus years ago, and it's really, really, really soft. It helps, and a lot of times you might have to use your thumbnail or something to get them off, but that's all I do. The longer that it's under that warm water, the easier it is to get it cleaned up. All right, guys, let me go ahead and take you to the sink. All right, guys, here's the thing. My caution is always have like a screen catcher there. I would hate for like a part to fall off, like the driver or something like that, and get down the drain, the windshield, something like that. So I'm going to run it under the hot water. I've got the toothbrush, and again, the longer it's under the, not necessarily hot, just has to be warm, the decal should come off real good. All right, I've got most of the decals off. You see that stripe one? It's coming off, but it's not like a normal decal. It's coming off slowly. It's taking a lot of effort to get that off. I'm going to keep getting after it. All right, I'm just getting back out here to the garage. It's still sopping wet. I've got to wick out the screw post. I always recommend doing that, guys. But I tell you what, that lacy, stripy stuff, that was the toughest decal I've ever had to get off, really. So let me go ahead and dry this off. And again, I'm going to wick out the screw post there. Let's see how it looks. All right, the Mustang's dried off. Looks really good. I think I'm going to probably buff it out a little bit, but I just realized I got to go grab a chrome kit. I can say it. I got to grab a front and back bumper. Let me go and get those. All right, one thing I like doing is dry fitting the bumpers there. I got the front one in, got the back one in. They look absolutely wonderful. Before you glue them, go ahead and dry fit them. If you have to modify anything or sand something to get it fit the way you want to, go ahead and do that now. All right, now I know they are ready for gluing. I'm going to take them off and get this thing shined up. Just got done buffing it out. Look at that shine. I'm trying not to break it. Look at that. Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. One thing left to do, guys, we got to get the body on the chassis and put it on the track. The body is now on the chassis. What time is it? Track time. Track time. This is my favorite part of it. Oh, smooth too. Yeah, we knew the chassis is going to run. This is the first time we've had it on the track here going, and it is. Oh boy, it's got some good juice. I've got to bring it up to the bigger track here. I've got to open this thing up a little bit more. Oh, it does have some good juice. I'm liking that. Smooth too. There you go. There you go. Oh boy, I like it. I like it. I tell you what, this is why I like fixing them rather than buying them like, new. When you fix them up, it gives you one satisfaction of doing it, and then they look like new when they're done. The silver accents, everything's on there. The only thing that isn't on there, you see where he's bald, kind of in the front there, like I am? That's the only thing. I don't know if I'm going to touch that up or not. That just absolutely came out wonderful. You got to give credit to Steve Coleman. That came out so good. And here's what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, $25 gift certificate. Guys, we had a Secret Santa exchange at the office, and this is what my Secret Santa gave me. They gave me a $25 gift certificate at Slot Car Corner. Now, I went to Slot Car Corner, and they have 1/24 and 1/32 scale, and I don't do either of those. So if anybody wants to give me face value, I will pay for shipping to get it to you. There's a QR code on the back here with a number you can put in there. And QR means quick response, by the way. I had to look it up. I got tired of going, what the hell does QR mean? Quick response code. So if anybody wants that, the first person that emails me and wants that for face value, I'll make sure you get it, again, shipping on me. Steve, absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful work. That's not going to come off the track for a while. And I think that the Mustang came out super duper fantastic. I'm really digging it. And what was funny is I was looking at it from the top. It looks like the driver's going around the world to the left, doesn't it? Kind of funny. All right, guys, take care. Let me know if you need anything. See ya.